Stephenson. I'm the supervisor of the library. So welcome and thank you for coming out tonight. We're very excited to have Jeanette Huffman here with us, who is the full author, and she's going to be reading from her memoir, Finding Bonnie, and talking a bit about her works. So it will be an awesome evening, and we're very excited to have her and hope you guys enjoy. So
there she's taking videos for me so that we can share it with everybody. It's my person, Yuri. Yes. I passed out the trivia question towards the end, or not yet actually. Whoever guesses the most out of them. We'll start with no cheating on Google, and then they're too hard, which they could be. I thought the ones in Moron were too hard, and they were like laughing at me. So okay. So I tried to like up my game a little bit, but whoever gets the most answered gets to choose one of the books up here through the race of the chairs. And with the caveat, please, if you do end up reading any of my books, please post a review. Let me know what you think about it. Over time, I feel like I'm getting better at things. You know, I'm trying to just pull the personalities more out of the characters. And so eventually, and I don't know, actually maybe it'll be something amazing. I feel like they've all been amazing. Growing up in Bangor, Michigan, to joining the military, to having my children, and then to living here. So it's all the different things that I've encountered over those times. Some bad, some good, a lot of really great things. I opted for more good for this audience, just because I feel like we kind of use a little bit of good, you know. And if you want to read the rest of it, then that would be awesome, great. But we're gonna try for some funny things going on in here. Please keep in mind, though, that I have a very dark sense of humor. So, so I say funny and good, and you might be sitting there like the last lady in Moron that said, wow. Yes. She said that story, and then she followed up with that she really liked dark things or something like that. So it was like, wow, and you thought that was dark. That's, you know, and good job on my part, I guess. After I wrote Finding Bonnie, I kind of like, I found this love for writing. It's just, you get to be whoever you want to be, and you get to do research and learn about all these different people and all these places and make stories about what you think would have happened. So it just kind of snowballed from there. And so I first started with Abigail. This book was originally just supposed to be a short story that was included in my best friend's mom is an author, and so she wanted to have a compilation of stories, and she asked me to write one. So I started writing this one, and it was about a monster's ball. And then all of a sudden I was like, what about that character? What's going on with that one? And it just started, it snowballed. After that, I was just pulled in and just wanted to keep going. And so then I wrote with Soul Keepers, started to get in a little more on my darker side. This one has some dark things in there too, but this one definitely, I pulled more into what I was comfortable with. And then, while I was growing up, I was a horrible child to my mother. And my daughter knows all about that. I tell her all the time. So I wanted to do something nice for my mom. And so I wrote her a love story, which is not my typical genre, not my normal thing, but I wanted to do that for her. So, and that was what we were, or who we were, what. And then I finished up with The Ashbourne, which will be available on Amazon at the 31st of October, because that is my absolute favorite holiday. Weird, I know, right? Dark humor, Halloween. This one is most of these are kind of historical fiction other than my memoir. This one is based out of like the 10th BC with the Vikings, and it's got a lot of them have a kind of a witch tone to them, like a witchy woo type thing. So those are the books that I've written. Just haven't changed it yet, having children kind of it's easier to keep it that name because whenever you go to pick them up, anything like that, you don't have to explain, oh no, I'm not here to steal that child. That child's mine. I versus that child. So I've stuck with it, but I'm thinking my son just turned 18, so it might be time to go back to my baby. As I sit here typing away on the computer/electronic brain, I think about what has brought me here. My life began in a small Midwestern town of Bangor, Michigan, which can be found 20 minutes away from cold and unforgiving Lake Michigan. Up until the point that your toes touched its frigid waters, it appeared just like any other quaint lake located in the heart of South Haven. After having grown up in the area, you would understand why you avoided shores lined with the carcasses of dead fish who met their ultimate demise from the temperature extremes pumped out of the adjacent nuclear power plant and the undercurrent that had claimed several unsuspecting victims. As a child, my parents never took me to the lake that I can recall, and as a teenager, I never visited often due to the lack of transportation required to deliver me to its smooth sands. On occasion that I did manage to find a way to the beach, my mom would always caution me about going out too far and getting sucked down below by the ever-waiting undertow. Gee, I can't imagine why I would avoid such a prized jewel of our local area. Realize how thirsty you get to take her. All right. Continue on.
That gave those statistics and how many children are taking them down. I'm curious. It's just like this percentage-wise.
It's, and Yuri and I always have this conversation about, has it gotten better or worse? And
It's not bad.
then
Who knows it's still that way? Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Because there's more television.
Yeah. Sit down, yeah.
It's information.
Exactly.
So it seems like
So I think when we were kids, we were out in streets all day long.
Yep.
And then now,
Yep.
I put begging to go outside.
I would not let my children go out in the front yard unless I was out there with them until I think they turned about 13 years old. Because I was a helicopter mom. I was always worried about what's going to happen. You live at the end of the cul-de-sac because somebody going to decide to go street racing today, So it's it would be interesting though to see the percentage. And it's statistics are it's funny. In the Burgundy station wagon and head out to the broccoli and cauliflower fields owned by the McDonald's family, and we would plant or pick the vegetables. Tommy would sit in a playpen at the end of the row, and as we moved, he would be placed near enough to reach him if needed. We told him he was born in the cabbage patch, and he believed us. I remember doing this when it was very hot and muggy outside, as well as when it was cold and the ground was frozen, which tells me we must have done this on other occasions besides summer break. Horrible idea, and I explained that to my daughter several times. There are 3 reasons that you do not get married. You do not get married because you're a horrible, rebellious child that wants to get away from your mother. You do not get married because you get pregnant. And you do not get married because you like to party with someone. I lived in this beautiful apartment. It was kind of like living in a hotel, and we were up on the 10th floor. And when you looked out of the back window, me and my roommate Shannon, when we first went to look at the place, we were like, the view. We don't want to even see anywhere else. So we got that apartment, and she wasn't there for some reason, but anyway, so I'm alone. I'm there in this apartment, and I'm this dorky, probably 19-year-old girl. So I'm in the apartment, and a 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck. I'm just going to show you how I have to be careful so I don't break my other leg. Whatever. So I'm standing there, and all of a sudden it feels like the entire building is doing this. And I was like, this isn't good. This is not good. Number 1. What year was Rosamond founded as a town site by the Southern Pacific Railroad? Answer: 1877. Was anyone even close? No. After the Rosamond named, The answer is the daughter of a Southern Pacific Railroad official. So you got that one. What nearby residential airport and public use airport lies west of Rosamond? Rosamond is Skyport.
Oh, say that matter.
I get lost in my backyard, so you tell me where's north and where's west, and I'm just going, I don't know. It's somewhere. I can't. I'm curious. What historic gold district lies around Rosamond and Mojave, one rich in mining? It is the Mojave Rosamond Gold District.
Oh.
And then number 5. What local museum is housed in a restored Southern Pacific Railroad depot? It's the Rosamond Depot Museum / Kern Antelope Historical Society. I've never been there. Have you? No. See, I'm gonna have to check that out. What wetlands area southeast of Rosamond hosts over 200 species of migratory birds? Ivy ponds.
Oh. Where is that?
That's 2 feet. Close enough to be a correct answer. What school district now serves Rosamond and the surrounding area?
KSD, so they are unified school district.
Yep, that's it. Rosamond's population in the 2020 census was about how many people? 20,961 people. So it sounds like a lot to me, but then, I mean, you compare that to LA, probably not so much. What's that? Yes, did you both answer one? And the ladies in the front? You guys didn't get any of it?
No,
No?
I got there.
That's my friend. You got them all. There you go. All right, so how many for each of you?
One.
One and then 2? Yeah. All right, well, step on up. I think I was rambling on before you got in here, but so all of the books that I've written, other than Fighting Bonnie, this is the memoir about my life. Everything else is basically like a historical fiction, just different takes. You know, so you've got Abigail, which is based on Charleston, South Carolina, back in the 1800s, which you can use the Soul Keepers goes all the way back to like the 1st century. More of a fantasy, not horror, but little darker, definitely darker. The Ashbourne, this one is actually not. I put it here so everybody can see it. This is the what's the word? The draft that I was working off of. This is available on the 31st of October. I would feel very bad giving this to you because there are things that I fixed in here and updated, and so this is not complete. But that one is based in Viking Age, so 11th century. They're over in Norway, and then they make their way over to the United States. And then this was a love story that I wrote for my mom. So this is based in the 1950s time period. So totally up to you which one you choose. And you take time to read them back. If you want Abigail. You want Abigail? All right. Okay, yeah. But it's 10.
No, it's your pen.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, any others?
You're supposed to sign that?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. No, I did definitely. Were there any other questions?
Yeah, you mentioned Bonnie.